I know your type. Waving your Blockbusters card around, tell me from the gas. And while Ginger gets inside and asks for me holiday snaps, Fred's upstairs with his arm under my mattress. Not that I've got anything under my mattress.
Look, we're not after any trouble.
Well, you'll find it if you don't sling your hook. I've got a cricket bat here with your name on it and the blood of a Jehovah's Witness. And this one, back. He is vicious.
We were looking for Cassandra Plummer.
Oh, there's no Cassandra here.
But are you Evelyn Plummer?
And I'm tired of being mithered.
But Cassandra's your daughter, yeah?
Yes, and she went to South Africa long since.
South Africa?
Yes, South Africa. Have you heard of it? You cross the Sahara, turn right, and there it is. Now, if you don't mind...
Mrs. Plummer, wait. Tyrone thinks he might be Cassandra's son. Your grandson.
I used to have a greyhound.
I hope he was faster off the mark than you, because everything you've been told is a load of old rubbish.
Well, we don't think so. It fits the facts.
What facts?
When my mum died and I found out I wasn't hers, I don't know where I came from.
Oh, do you miss the bit about the birds and the bees in double biology, then? I take it that you've got no kids of your own.
We have. 2, actually. Maybe you're a great-grandmother.
I'm not old enough to be a great-grandmother.
Though Cassandra, she was young when she went missing, yeah?
How do you know about that?
We read it in a newspaper article.
Well, you want to change your paper, boy. It was 30 years ago.
36 years ago, actually. It was 1982, the year I was born.
Yeah, the year the Argies invaded the Falklands, and that was nothing to do with my Cassie either.
A woman called Cassie gave birth to a baby in Liverpool a couple of days before your daughter came home.
So, we think that they might be the same person.
Oh, do you? Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but my lass went to Leeds to visit a mate without so much as a by your leave. She couldn't telephone, there were no mobiles in those days, and post office had cut us off because of a misunderstanding over a telephone bill.
She might not have wanted you to know. The Leeds story could have been a cover.
Could have been, would have been, might have been. You said you had some facts. Well, here's a fact for you. My daughter was infertile. So, unless the stalk's been involved, you are not her son. Desperate for a child, but it was not meant to be.
Oh, sorry, excuse me. Is there just somewhere I can take this?
Outside, thank you. You're welcome to your privacy, but not to my tin of change. Not that I've got a tin of change.
Hey, Brian.
Did the doctor say that she was infertile?
Well, she tried hard enough with a couple of blokes, and she never had any, so my diagnosis is infertile.
Ty, we've got to get back. The kids have locked Brian out the house.
What?
Oh, don't ask me. We just need to get back.
Sounds that way to me. Well, you can call me any time, just so long as I'm out.
Sorry we wasted your time.
Yeah, me too. I'm his countdown for this.
We didn't do this on a whim, you know. The dates and the places, they seem too much of a coincidence.
Well, it was. To be honest, I wouldn't be at all surprised if that girl in the library didn't give a false name. I mean, I would if I'd been screaming my lungs out in teenage fiction.
Hold on. We never mentioned anything about a library.
I'll go and sort the kids. You gonna be all right?
Yeah. I think we need to start again.
I don't think we need to do anything. I don't answer to you. This is my house. I don't want you in it. Go on. Go on or I'll call the police.
Right. Well, you better call them then. Because I'm not moving. Not until I get the truth.
I didn't know about the pregnancy. Well, not till she told me a couple of years later. I just thought she'd overdone the cheese and onion. Well, she loved the crisps.
What, me and all?
Oh, there you go then. Case closed. Fact that you look nothing like her's neither here nor there.
Have you got any photos of her?
No, not now. I had to clear out.
Right. Do you know who the father was?
No. Not for want of asking, mind. She'd never say. I have no idea why she shut me out.
Maybe she thought you'd react badly.
Me? I'm nothing if not approachable. No, I mean, one time she used to tell me everything. We were proper close, but this Just changed everything.
What did she say about me? About the baby?
She said it was a lad, and she panicked, and she couldn't cope, and so she left it at the nearest police station and caught the next coach home.
Well, where is she now then, Cassandra?
I told you, South Africa. Just not long after she told me, she and the new chap emigrated. Needed a fresh start, they said.
What, are you still in touch with her?
No.
Have you got an address for her then?
Look, why don't you leave it be, eh? You know, you seem a decent enough sort of a lad. Take my word. Really. There's nothing to be gained in chasing this.
Well, my whole life has been built on a lie. I don't know who I am, where I'm from, what family I might have. Look, I have got a right to meet my mum, so if you've got an address...
Yeah, all right. You want an address, I'll give you one. Mountain Rise Cemetery, Peter Maritzburg. Now are you happy?
She's got
There's a short illness. I suppose that's a blessing. I couldn't afford to go down to the funeral. I'd never even seen her grave.
What? Well, you should go.
And do what? Travel halfway across the world to stare at an headstone for 20 minutes, hoping to make myself upset enough to justify the expense. I don't think so. I've shed my tears. I lost my daughter a long time ago. I don't know what you're grizzling at.
I've just found out my mum's dead for the second time in as many months.
You don't know that. It could be just a string of coincidences.
Well, for now, you know, if we do a DNA test...
I don't hold with DNA.
What does that mean?
It means I've seen the misery it causes on daytime television. I trust my instinct a lot more than that Jeremy Kyle and his brown envelopes. Oh, any day of the week. He's not a scientist.
Well, no, but he doesn't answer...
If I could see my daughter in you, I would say so. But I don't. So as far as I'm concerned, that's it.
But you could be my nan. I mean, you could have great-grandchildren.
Oh, you'd be wanting me to mind every 5 minutes? No. No, you'll have to find another mug for them to lock out the house. If you don't mind, I'd quite like to watch Countdown now on catch-up.
OK. I'll see you then.
Yeah, you know your way out.
Ty, do you fancy a drink after work? Chaz said he'll have the girls.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know.
Ty?
Sorry, I know it's not your fault.
No, who do you reckon that is?
I don't know. Clipboard looks all official, doesn't it? She won't be a minute, Kev.
Yeah.
Oh, Kev, Kate said you got some tickets for the footy tonight.
Plummer, I found your name written on a bit of paper at hers earlier and looked up your address.
Well, yeah, I do. I'm a grandson.
Oh, really? She's never mentioned
We
you.
only met yesterday.
Yeah, can I ask what you're doing here anyway? Has something happened to her?
She's fighting fit as usual.
More fighting than fit, I bet.
Indeed. I'll get right to the point. Evelyn's being evicted, and as her housing support officer...
Why?
A list of complaints as long as my arm, and both your arms. Noise, property damage, harassment.
Well, look, if her house isn't up to scratch, then that's...
Sorry, no, not her complaints. Complaints about her from her neighbours.
Well, I'm not going to pretend I'm shocked.
I was wondering if you'd be able to offer her a place to stay. Just temporarily. She's on the list for a new house, but she refuses to be separated from her dog, which makes things tricky. I'm leaving my position soon, and I'd really like to sort this before I go.
Right. I mean, like, when does she have to move out?
Today.
Today? Doesn't give us much time to mull it over, then.
Oh, come on, we can make it work. We can turn the front room into a bedroom again.
Ty, we don't even know her. We've got to think about the girls.
I know, but she's desperate.
Between you and me, I'm desperate. I've become fond of the crabby cow, but we're running out of options.
It's a lovely little street, isn't it?
It's full of someone else's tat. I'm not expected to house share with students, am I?
Of course not. We'll chat about that later. I think you'd be really happy here It's right near the shops. And I saw a hair salon on the corner. What do you think?
Who do you think I am, Kirsty Flaming Allsop? I know you're keen to see the back of me, but I'll need more than 30 seconds to decide whether this sardine tin is habitable or not, so why don't you put the kettle on? I'd say whoever lived here must have been a simpleton. Looks like it's been decorated by a 5-year-old. Home is where the heart is. Ah, rubbish. Well, what is it with these inspirational messages that people like to splatter all over their houses? Like living in a self-help book.
You ungrateful cow.
Oh, hello, Tyrone.
How did you know that this was our house?
You think I wouldn't Google you when you left yesterday? See who was trying to con me?
I'm not trying to con you.
So, have you been having us on? Why?
Teach you a lesson. You can't kid a kidder. And that goes for you as well. This is highly unprofessional. Come on. You better take me home before I report you.
No, wait, please. I'm sorry. I'm sorry we tried to trick you. But we really do want you to live with us. Well, and I don't think you'd have come all this way if you wasn't a little bit tempted. Just stay and have a brew. Please.
I cannot believe that...
What?
Well, I drank your tea, if you call it tea. I needn't stay here any longer.
Well, you've nowhere else to go.
I don't care. I'd rather live in a skip than stay in this lousy hovel.
You what?
It's probably given Cerberus fleas.
All the way around, more like.
Well, just think about it, Nan.
What do you call me? Hey, you say that again, you'll feel his teeth in your backside.
If he had any.
You'll find out if you want.
I don't get it. Why are you so dead against me helping you?
I don't need help. I never have, and I never will.
Fine. Be like that. But if you think this is it, then you're wrong. Because I don't give up on people. Not family. And deep down, I don't think you do either.
Oh, you think you know me, dear?
Well, I'd like to, if you just let me.
When Cassie got rid of you, you know what I said to her? I said, best move you've ever made. Good. And looking at you, I don't think I was wrong.
Of all the wicked, spiteful things to say, get out of our house and take your mangy dog with you.
My pleasure. Come on, Cerberus, let's go. Because I can feel the hives already.
Sorry. Chris, listen.
Not surprised at these prices. Whew. Daylight robbery.
Excuse me, I don't think that's entirely fair. I mean, obviously, convenience comes at a price, but I try and keep him on. What is he doing in here?
Well, I brought him.
Well, get him out. Because he's eating a pack of chipolatas.
Yeah, well, they were lying on the floor. I thought it was very unhygienic. Well, a bit like you, not washing your hands when you've been...
Yeah, but I've already told you I wasn't... Okay, never mind that. Okay, come on, shoo, let's go out. Let's get out of here. What?
One more step, I'll have you for animal cruelty.
Well, listen, dogs are not allowed in here, okay? Did you not read the sign?
He is exempt.
What you talking exempt? What, is he a guide dog?
He's an assistance dog, yes.
An assistance for what?
For living round these parts, one needs some sort of protection.
Oh, please, he's the one that looks like he needs protection. Anyway, listen to me, this is my shop, these are my rules, and I want you out.
Fine. I'll just have to report you to the council, that's all.
For what?
For hate crime against the aged.
Do me a favour. Hey, listen, for your information, let me tell you, I've got friends. I've got lots of personal friends. They're counsellors.
Well, for your information, I've got a nephew who's a human rights lawyer and he eats people like you for brunch. And he's got a girlfriend who's a reporter. Cerberus. You're not wanted. Out you go.
Hey, you calling me a shoplifter?
No, not you.
Your breast's not big.
Just these.
No. No, and no. No, because these have got the wrong labels on them, yes? Because they are for the other cakes, the ones that are just about to go out of date.
So?
So it doesn't take a genius to work out that you have swapped them.
Prove it.
Nothing will give me more pleasure. Now, if you give me a minute, I will just rewind the CCTV.
What's that?
The camera. Up there. Up there. Records everything. Not exactly Netflix, but I'm sure it'll prove valuable viewing.
Yes, I had you down as a peeping Tom. Right, I'm out of here.
Look, I'm warning you, you take one more step, I'll be forced to make a citizen's arrest.
You try it.
Okay, now listen, you just come back here. Come on.
Hey, you get off me, you... my heart.
Oh, my God. I could have killed her. Are you okay?
Yeah,
Can I do anything?
In my bag. Give me my bag. Yeah, this is angina spray.
Is it angina?
Oh, no, I didn't bring it.
Oh, you didn't bring it? What, do you want me to call an ambulance?
No, it's passing now. Yes, just better. It's better.
That's good. Now, listen. You sure you don't want me to call an ambulance?
Oh, do stop mithering, will you? There's a stiff drink and I'll be right as rain.
You think that's a good thing in your condition, huh?
Oh, I'm not dead yet, am I? Go on, nice drink. And not one of your cheap ones either.
Okay, yeah, of course. Right, let's just get a little cup here. Just going to convince you. Right, now, here you go, try this.
And the rest.
Yeah, okay, sorry.
Yeah. That's it.
Breathe. So we're feeling better?
I will do when you stick another one in there.
No, what are you doing here?
I'm sorry, she's your grandmother?
Yeah.
Well, why didn't you say something earlier?
Because I'd sooner forget.
She's talking about Tyrone. He's the stuff of legends.
Is he? Yes, well, exactly. That's why I've come in here to buy him a present. There you are, love. I'm sorry for, what happened earlier.
Excuse me.
Really?
Listen, I don't think you pay for those.
Didn't I?
No. Or the brandy, or the... Guys, half of my shop's in there.
Yeah. I'll get it done.
I saw Toy earlier.
Sticky toffee pudding!
Look, Mummy, it's Nana's resistance dog.
I think you mean assistance dog.
Yeah, and what's it doing here?
Well, there's been a change of plan.
Oh, did I hear someone mention sticky toffee pudding? Oh, thank you. Is that my moving in present?
Moving in.
Well, Evelyn's changed her mind about staying.
Yeah, I just didn't have the heart to take Cerberus away from the nippers. Well, shift yourself, lad. That bottle of brandy's not going to open itself.
Back on her. And don't get me started about it.
Morning.
No points for domestic hygiene, then. Oof. Have you looked round the back of that toilet?
Yeah, it's Tyrone that. His aim's all over the shop.
Well, it's all yours now. If I can only have 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
Yeah, you go, love. I'll go after you.
I mean, would it kill her just to wipe round that bathroom with a sponge? You're working, you don't want to come home and clean bathrooms.
Well, yeah, but she works too.
Sewing's not work. Did you say there was a brew going? Lovely.
Nobody.
Yes, that's about it. It's pretty much where I've plied my trade for the last, well, I don't know how many years.
Your friend in the office hasn't been to charm school, has he?
Oh, Kev. Yeah, he's having a bit of a tough time at the minute. Oh, this is Rita. I'll introduce you. Rita, this is Evelyn, my long-lost nana.
Hello, love. You still working?
Am I still working? Well, I think so. There's a switch at the back of my head.
And this is Cerberus, a dog.
Yes, you can see it's me dog.
Does it race?
No, he's retired, he is.
Do you know, years ago, I used to love going to Bellevue to the dog races. Many moons ago, I was going out with a bookie. Racing days were a bit dodgy. It was either all up or up. Well, you know.
Oh, the memories. Right, are we going to find that cafe? Because I'm gasping.
I'm just showing her around.
Lucky you.
What brought that on?
How long is she staying?
That one's a piece of string, Rita. Honestly, she knows she used a whole bar of soap this morning, and yet she can't even wash up a teaspoon.
Just a minute.
Hey, how was that?
Dry as a bone.
Really? I was normally pretty good at cakes.
To look at him, you wouldn't think he knew how to work an oven.
Don't say that.
Well, you know what You need younger friends your own age.
I've got friends my own age. Roy's been really good to me. And Fizz and the girls.
You need to stay away from him. If I were you, I'd keep your distance.
He just doesn't let dogs in. He's not going to make an exception just for you.
I expect good manners.
Oh, it's everything.
I bet you let guide dogs in.
Guide dogs are indeed permitted, yes.
I told you, my Cerberus is an assistance dog.
But if I allow your dog in, I will have to allow everyone's dog in, and then...
You see, one rule for Cerberus and a different rule for everybody else.
Well, as I have explained, there is a different rule for guide dogs.
Yeah, see, I rest my case. It's dry.
Well, thank you. Something.
You know, there's a quiz tonight at that pub.
I bet Ken will be there. Ken Barlow. Hey, I could sneak you into his team if you want.
Oh, I used to win every week at the Legion. Yeah, it'd be nice to show these half-wits what I can do.
Yesterday you told me...
Have you met my new nana?
No, hello.
Has it started?
We're just on the picture round.
What, are you flying solo?
Actually, I'm waiting for Daniel.
Oh.
Would you care to join us?
As long as I'm team captain.
Great. I'll get the beers in then. Do you want one?
Yeah. Have you all got your picture rounds and quiz sheets?
Yeah.
Good. And have you all paid your £1.50s?
Yeah.
Right, 10 minutes.
That your quiz master? Bamber Gascoigne, he is not.
Question number 19. Which U.S. city is furthest east, ladies and gentlemen? Is it Chicago, Atlanta, or Detroit? Chicago, Atlanta, or Detroit?
Atlanta.
Hang on, wait a minute. Let's just try and work it out.
Yeah, definitely. Atlanta.
No point in asking me. I can tell you what's further east, my left hand or my right hand.
I think it's Detroit, but not by very much. I think we can rule out... Okay. I'll put down Atlanta. No, I really do believe it's Detroit.
Oh, well, thanks again for coming in.
Was Detroit, ladies and gentlemen, Detroit is...
What did I say? I said it was Detroit. You insisted it was Atlanta.
It was the other way round.
Well, I can't remember.
We said Detroit.
Look, so I was a bit...
Nicotine.
They put Germany.
That's your fault, Tyrone.
Right, come on, claim your prize money.
Well done, folks. Oh, well, there's always next week. Night, then.
Oh, we should have it. Face it, Ken. Nobody likes a know-it-all.
Especially when they appear to know very little.
Morning.
Morning.
Oh, Ken, I just wanted to say thanks for letting me and my nan join in the quiz last night.
Oh, I'm just hearing all about it.
Yeah, shame we didn't win.
Your gran did like it, though, didn't she? Only
I was just telling Rita about the tie-break.
Yeah, I think she got a bit overexcited.
Yeah, that'll be it.
Look, if you two have got something you want to say...
No, not at all. Except she was a little dismissive of other people's suggestions.
Well, like I say, she was overexcited. She was trying to fit in.
Trying to take over from what I hear.
Well, just a bit of fun.
Yeah,
so,
of course it is. Got work to do.
Gorgeous, aren't you? Oh, do you know, I used to work at kennels and these were always my favourites. The big softies, aren't you? You're beautiful.
Well, it's good to meet someone who's got good taste in dogs.
You have to at Red Rack?
What?
The Red Rack? Sorry, you're not from around here?
No, I'm not.
Oh, it's a big park. I thought you might be heading there to give him a run round.
So you two have already met? This is Maria. Maria, this is me nan.
What, your nan? Oh, well, pleased to meet you.
We go way back.
Oh, you two used to step out, did you?
Step out?
Go out together.
Yeah, I don't think we need to rake over all that.
Oh, you did? You did step out then?
Well, yeah, we was engaged.
Yeah. Ancient history now, though, obviously.
Sorry about that, darling. Just had to work out where to pick the keys up.
Well, we just have to look at a new,
Business proposition.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi. Oh, nice to meet you. And you. Try.
Bye.
Bye.
Now that is a beautiful girl. Lovely hair, a lot of style. Make a brew just like your mum.
Do I?
Yep, like a fortnight.
Fortnight?
2 week. I like my tea strong enough to stand a spanner up in it.
What, and is that how my mum liked it?
Well, your mum was more of a coffee person. I mean, instant, you know, not that frothy muck they sell to stupid people at an arm and a leg.
Well, can you tell me more about her?
Nothing more to tell, is there?
I mean, are you sure there's no more photos?
No, everything went in the fire.
Fire?
It was a house fire, everything just...
Oh, wow. I mean, there must be more to it than she likes instant coffee and couldn't make a brew the way you like it.
Well...
Hiya.
Any jobs going at your factory?
Pardon?
Well, you never seem to be there.
Yeah, when I'm not there, I'm here. Cooking, washing, looking after my family, cleaning up dog hair.
That's funny, that, because all I ever see is you wandering around with a face like a wet Whitsun.
Right, I'm going to pick Hope up from school. I'll take her to a swimming lesson.
Can't she make her own way?
She's 7 years old.
You shouldn't wrap 'em in cotton wool, you soft mare.
She was just about to tell me stuff about my mum then.
Yeah, of course she was.
And what's that supposed to mean?
She's told you nothing.
So far?
Ty, I think you're wasting your time.
Well, I'm not. I'm getting to know her.
Well, take her out for lunch or something. Take her to a garden centre. Old people love to sit and chat at garden centres.
Well, she isn't going to tell me everything about my mum sat in some flipping garden centre.
She hasn't told you anything here.
Well, maybe she's just not ready to tell me yet.
Bulls, get your shoes on. We need to get going.
What are you going to grow in the garden?
Well, I planted broad beans, but they're a no-show. I thought we might try something else. I mean, there is a school of thought that suggests talking to plants stimulates growth.
Oh, they'll be prize-winning if you talk to them.
What makes you say that?
Well, nothing like manure to make things grow.
I'll get it.
Are you going to help with the garden?
No. The only thing I'm growing is old. I'm too old to be kneeling down in a garden, pulling up weeds that are coming back the next week. It's a mug's game, I'm telling you. Steer clear of it.
Look what the postman brought. Do you think it's from the school?
It's the right postmark.
Well, have you thought about opening it? You might have more clues inside.
Well.
Oh, they've invited me for an interview.
Oh, never mind. You've done well to get this far.
Brian is an experienced teacher who will make an excellent impression. He's got a lot under his belt.
He's got a lot more over it. You'll be run ragged if you get that job.
Ignore her. They'll be lucky to have you.
Indeed so. Well, but first things first, I need to confirm the interview. Would you mind watching the children while I call the head's office?
Yes, you go ahead.
Hungry.
Well, Brian will be back in a minute with your ice creams.
Why did he go to the shop? Can't he just magic them?
Well, he has to use his powers wisely.
Why is he leaving? Doesn't he want to go back to the North Pole?
Of course he does. He loves the North Pole.
But he can't do 2 jobs.
Well, lots of us do. I work in a kebab shop and the grocer's.
That's round the corner. The North Pole's miles away.
Yes, but you know, Santa, well, he travels the world in one night, so commuting is not a problem for him.
Will he use his reindeer?
Might do.
Where does he keep them? Can we go and see him? Last time we saw Santa's reindeer, there were dogs with plastic horns on their head. That was just pretend. Brian's a real Santa.
I beg your pardon?
It's nothing. Thought you were watching Countdown.
Oh, this is a better puzzle in here. You think that Brian is Father Christmas?
Yeah. Yeah?
Ah, that oaf is no more the real Father Christmas than I am the real Tooth Fairy. If I heard him coming down my chimney, I'd be getting the firelighters out.
Evelyn, please, I was just...
If they told you that, they are terrible liars. They've not built the sleigh that could get that lump airborne. "5:30.
I can tell the time.
Cutting it a bit fine if you want to shift them baked goods. No one's going to pay full price for them now. I mean, whew, you could play snooker with them baguettes.
Blimey. It's like gunfight at the OK Corral in here. You're going to get it over with, Devon Draw.
Well, I'm good and ready.
Well, I've got nothing better to do. 3-ring circus at home. That's what comes, of course, when you appoint a clown as your ringmaster.
Who's this?
Brian. Kids are running riot and that idiot can't control them.
So don't you think you should go home and give him a hand?
No fear, no. Only thing that's going to get them kids off the ceiling is a tranquilizer dart in the neck.
Evening all. Why? You stalking out the reduced items again?
Has he been talking about... I am a vulnerable old lady just trying to stretch my pension a little bit further. There's nothing to be ashamed of in that.
Blimey, Sean. Planning a big night?
No, just having a quiet takeaway. There is 3 of us.
All right. Got a +1.
What is this, 20 questions? They're not grilling you about the contents of your basket, am I, David?
Yeah, leave him alone. So what are you having for your takeaway there, Sean?
Not you and all. Fish and chips, if you must know.
Well, in that case, can I recommend a couple of thickly buttered baguettes to go with it?
No, thank you. Just the wine.
I don't know what I want.
Well, they'd be all right, one Joseph went. I thought they were just showing off.
Well, I think they're just a bit overexcited.
That's like saying the Visigoths were overexcited when they sacked Rome.
Any more of this nonsense, and you two are going over my knee, whatever age you are.
Not on my watch. Corporal punishment is both morally bankrupt and wholly ineffectual as a controlling mechanism.
Do you want your backside tanning?
No.
Do you want your backside tanning?
No.
Are you going to be good?
Yeah. Yeah.
Love and patience will always win out over fear.
That's right.
Oh, and what about barefaced lies, Mr. Claus?
He's not Santa.
Santa?
You can stop pretending, because we know all about it, and you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Conning little gullible children.
What are you talking about?
Evelyn, please don't.
Telling them that you're Father Christmas and they won't get any presents if they don't behave themselves. Well, they know the truth now, but they're very, very angry.
You thought I was Father Christmas?
Yeah. You lied to her.
No, he didn't. It was me. It was my fault. Brian, wait!
It's the least you can do. Them kids have been running us riot at home. My Cerberus hasn't come out from under the table, and I'm telling you, I'm thinking of joining him.
What can I get you, Petal?
A port and lemon he's buying. You know, for me nerves, me nerves.
Fine. I don't know what you want to do about those kids, though. I've no authority now they know I'm not Santa.
You are a ridiculous man, aren't you? I mean, are you seriously saying that you, an adult, cannot control children unless they think you're Father Christmas? I've never had anything so soft in all my life. I mean, the little kids, they're small and they're stupid. Well, you know, they must be stupid if they believe you're Santa. Just stop moping and show them who's boss. Pathetic.
Oh, hiya. We've not properly met yet. I'm Chesney.
Good for you.
Blimey, she's nice, her, isn't she?
No, she's definitely not that. Although she talks sense. You know what? That was exactly the pep talk I needed.
What, because I called you pathetic? I'm sure you've been called that before, haven't you? Well, I mean, I've got lots of other words I could call you, if it helps.